Hey gamers, this is Sasha and we're here for the Cozy and Farming Games Updates Wrap-Up. With a lot of the major games being released around October to November, most of the respective DLCs and game updates launched this December just in time for the holidays. First off, we had Dreamlight Valley finally leaving early access, and along with it is a huge patch and the DLC A Rift in Time. The patch included seasonal items, duties, and character Jack Skellington. There are also furniture collection adjustments as well as character outfit and item adjustments. As for the DLC A Rift in Time, this is actually the first release of the expansion pack and it already has a huge content, where you explore 3 unique biomes, a port town in ruins due to the time manipulation experiments, the glittering dunes, and the wild tangle, each offering challenges and secrets. Each biome has unique flora, fauna, and critters for decorating and companionship. You will expand royal tools and crafting, the royal hourglass for magical empowerment and overcoming obstacles. Discover the time-bending station for crafting quest items, ancient machines, and more. New adventure means new friends. You'll meet Eve, who guards the royal hourglass, and you'll unlock the friendship quest with a grand reunion with Wall-E. Encounter Rapunzel and Gaston on Eternity Isle, unlocking new companions for your journey. Up next, we had Coral Island's multiple hotfixes for PC, PS5, and Xbox throughout December. Most of the hotfixes focused on fixing crashes for specific scenarios, fixing controller functions and some UI and graphics improvements, as well as fixing issues with NPC events not triggering. The official launch of the comprehensive and ad-free Coral Island Wiki was also announced and it looks awesome. Snacko was finally launched for early access last December 7 and it came with a lot of patches. The developers really are fast and transparent. Yeah, so in Snacko you can grow up to 12 crops and raise fluffy cows and fuzzy chickens on your farm. Fish 20 different kinds around the island that you can donate to the cultural center. Craft and cook over 200 items that you can use or place as decorations. Befriend different characters and experience heart events for 21 romanceable characters. Explore different biomes and revitalize the island. Snacko had a pretty warm welcome, so if you like this kind of game, consider checking it out. Next up is Cornucopia with a multitude of major and minor updates throughout December, starting from December 7th. Updates included Fireworks Festival and Hot Air Balloon Ride, Mr. Macho Male Talking Cat NPC at Wizard's Windmill, new dating options, Gertrude, Sakura, Harold, new player tool special abilities, new pet status effects and abilities, cow and chicken vending machines, fishing festival, and new level up reward choices. Harvest Moon 64 was made available in Nintendo Switch Online last December 8. Initially released for Nintendo 64, then later on for Wii U, it's one of the beloved classics where all our favorite features in a farming game are implemented really well for an older game. Here, you grow a variety of crops for profit and to increase the farm's reputation, raise animals and livestock, forage for wild items, go mining, and fishing, interact with and help the villagers, get married and start a family, and the rival system also exists in this game. Next up, we had Palia, finally released for Nintendo Switch, and with it are login and account linking rewards. Log into Palia between December 14, 2023 and March 14, 2024 to receive a charming, freshly painted froggy bucket with a Mushroom Kingdom-inspired twist. Link your Palia and Nintendo accounts starting December 14, 2023 to receive a free Mushroom Glider and, if before January 14 this year, the Leapfroggy outfit. But it doesn't stop there. The Winter Lights event is still ongoing. With this, an all-new winter decor set and a quest line to collect and reclaim special ornaments which highlights the spirit of giving and community celebration. A separate update also included additional Emberborn furniture, new premium outfits, and the Temple of the Gales, which introduced a quest line offering challenges like jumping, climbing, and gliding reminiscent of an obstacle course. Next up is Ooblets. From now until January 10th, the Ooblets Wintertime event is live. Collect festive baubles and chuck them in the Gotsapon machines to snag limited event goodies like new house exteriors, new outfits, and more including special Oobmobiles. Moonstone Island also had the December Lovely Cozies DLC, which features a snowman house, snowman companions, a decorative snowboard, icicles, and more. plus fixes and free updates, which includes doubling the size of the largest upgrade for the Spirit Barn. NPCs will now sell stone, wood, and coal. Additional content like a gingerbread house, presents, roast dinner, candy cane archway, snowflake garlands, and poinsettia plant, to name a few. Introduction of an infinite dungeon, the Infini Dungeon, offering endless exploration and challenges. Various bug fixes addressed issues like the Earth Temple's ladder plant, mailbox improvements, and combat adjustments for a smoother gaming experience. Potion Craft launched for Nintendo Switch and PS4 last December 13, along with Quality of Life and Optimization Update version 1.1 for PC. Now we have Tooltips, where we get more info when we hover over items in multiple menus and screens. Improved controller and gamepad controls, and touch is now supported in Steam Deck. General and loading optimization, and various bug fixes. Speaking of ports, Everdream Valley also launched for Xbox this December 16. Along with it is the start of the multiplayer open beta test, with a holiday update available only for the multiplayer version, which is free to try out even if you haven't bought the game. One Lonely Outpost released this December the new community-based improvements and changes like manually saving the game, updated regeneration of resources, optimizing gameplay experience for tutorials, crafting, and fishing. Lamps are now a light source, and significant bug fixes for the Omni tool, resources, cutscenes, and so much more. One Lonely Outpost has been continuous in its optimization and updates since its early access launch, so consider checking it out since it has been a different experience since then. My Time at Sandrock also launched the New Year Better Me update with a lot of new content and features, including the Kickstarter backer co-designed content like hairstyle and weapons, which looks awesome. Finally, more hairstyles. Then there's Katori World. The merry-go-round and roller coaster rides are now open as 2 new playdate spots. A new endgame dungeon called Dead Sea Ruins to test your combat skills. More post-marriage features, the new cooking system, and a holding your child. The magic mirror finally has the planting feature so they can finally help with your crops, and a lot of gameplay optimization and bug fixes. Research Story had the Creatures and Caves version 0.7 update, which added 16 new creatures, fish, and plants. One of the creatures added is Weedip, a little critter that grew custom to the weedy areas of caves, and of the 4 new crops, 3 of them are bulb crops. They are raw bulb, grub bulb, and bass bulb. New content for the mines like the new floor types. Equipment is also added. These are hats, amulets, and trinkets. The last festival is finally available, Winter Festival and Snowball Frenzy minigame, and along with it are winter-themed decorations. A few optimization and bug fixes were also included in this release. Paleo Pines also had massive updates. One is the Seasoned Rancher Start feature, where you can skip the tutorial and have predetermined dinosaur and items in your inventory on your next playthroughs. There are new color variations for dinosaurs as well, some memory optimizations for smoother transitions, and fixed some minor bugs. And finally, Moonlight Peaks released an updated demo last December 23. You can expect new winter decorations, transform your farm into a snowy spectacle with holiday-themed decor, updated character models with the new chibi style on the main character and the mayor, longer days and option to play for 30 days, enjoy more time to craft and create with the extension of each day. Sitting on furniture, finally? While this feature is usually added after full launch as an afterthought, glad that it's already available here. Every chair and stool can be enjoyed by you and your Hell Kitten companion. Planting trees, you can now plant all trees and also mirror them. Improvements to keyboard controls and option to rebind keys. And that's it. If you're interested in any of the games we mentioned, check them out. We got their links in the description. And if you want to see more cozy games from us, click on this end card right here. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye!